Welcome viewers, two court rulings are forcing Donald Trump to think about a future when the world will learn more truths about the former president than it has ever known, and he may suffer crushing injuries to his mystique and his bottom line. When the world will learn more truths about the former president than it has ever known, and he may suffer crushing injuries to his mystique and his bottom line. Before we get into details, if you're our new Tomy channel, please kindly take a minute to click on the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell for latest updates from us. The most recent decision, made by Federal District Court Judge Amit P. Mehta in the District of Columbia, says lawsuits intended to hold him to account for the January 6, 2021, attack on the Capitol can proceed. The president's January 6 rally speech can reasonably be viewed as a call for collective action, Mehta observed, reasoning Trump's inciting speech prior to the attack was made not as an official with immunity from civil litigation, but as a man desperate to overturn the 2020 election. Mehta wrote Trump likely knew far-right groups like the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers heard his speech, and it is reasonable to infer that the president knew that these were militia groups and that they were prepared to partake in violence for him. The suits, filed by two members of Congress and two Capitol Police officers, seek damages related to the physical and psychological harm they suffered as a mob following Trump's call for a fight to overturn the election rampaged through the Capitol and drove members into hiding. The second court ruling, issued in Manhattan, opened the way for Trump and two of his adult children, Ivanka Trump and Donald Trump Jr., to be questioned under oath about their businesses. New York Supreme Court Judge Arthur Engoron also ordered the three to sit for questions posed by prosecutors investigating possible business fraud. Thus, the family that rose together on unproven claims of great wealth may crash together under the weight of their own words. The fight over the truth about Trump's wealth and business operations was always going to become a family affair. As soon as they became adults, Trump made his children top executives. Nestled behind the walls of secrecy granted to privately held firms, they were trusted to do business his way, which meant they polished the image of wealth and success that was central to his identity. But this effort required that they know exactly how Trump's world runs, which may explain why they have fought so hard to avoid questioning. At the heart of this controversy is what Trump termed the truthful hyperbole he employed to promote himself and his businesses. Prime examples were seen by viewers of his TV show, The Apprentice. The first sentence uttered in the pilot for the show included his false claim that "I'm the largest real estate developer in New York." After Trump's former attorney Michael Cohen said the hype became fraud in Trump's financial claims, investigators began their pursuit of the truth. If their appeals fail and the Trumps are deposed, the prosecutors will, for the first time, have three chances to find the loose threads that could unravel the Trump mystique. Indeed, it was Trump's unproven claims to enormous wealth and success that powered his fame and rise to the presidency. Along the way, his children dutifully echoed his claims. They couldn't do this without knowing the truth both the New York Attorney General and Manhattan District Attorney are trying to discover. The prosecutors' main questions revolve around the financial statements the Trump Organization submitted to lenders, insurers, tax authorities and others. 10 years' worth of these statements were repudiated by the accounting firm that created them with data provided by Trump. In a letter recently made public, Mazar Sousa, the accounting firm, warned Trump to no longer rely upon those financial statements. The company also severed its relationship with the organization. Mazar Sousa's announcement could affect the organization's loans, contracts, insurance policies and tax status. Among the discrepancies uncovered by investigators have been Trump's claim his New York City residence is almost triple its actual size, and an estate he owns in the suburbs includes 7 mansions that have not been built. Since Trump has personally guaranteed more than $400 million in debt held by his companies, the value of these assets is vitally important. The fallout from Mazar Sousa's action includes a congressional committee's call for the government to consider terminating the lease that allows him to operate a hotel in a former Washington post office. What is your take on this video? Please drop your comments below and thanks.